Alright guys, how you doing? It's been a while since we've made a video. Today's gonna be a busy day and just thought that I'd pick up the camera and shoot something a little different. Today, we've got a lot on our schedule. We going to Montana to pick up the R6s and the Z125. Rented a U-Haul. And yeah, we're gonna be going up there. I'm gonna be getting my teeth fixed from my incident a few months ago when I got in my car crash. All right, guys, we got the rental truck acquired. It's a pretty nice truck. Should get the job done, and off to Montana we go. It's gonna be about an 8-hour drive. We're gonna be driving into the night. Unfortunately, I don't like driving in the night just because of the deer and everything in Montana, but hopefully everything turns out good and goes according to plan. But got a long drive ahead of me, and so I'll see you guys on the road.
Stop it. Get some help.
Little update. We are almost to Montana, probably another hour or so out. It's been dark for like 4 hours now, and there's so many elk and deer on the roads. Yeah, a little sketchy, but we're almost there. Made it to Montana safely. Truck is doing good. No dings or dents. Didn't hit any deer or elk along the way, which is a good thing. Here at the storage unit, gonna pick up the bikes, run a few more errands, then after that, we'll be on our way back to Boise, Idaho. Oh, there's my baby. She is dusty. Look at that. We got green bean up here too. Yeah, I love this thing. We got Jaden on the front. This mask. Love this thing. It's a little stun bike.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ayy, coming down like precipitation. I ain't never met a limitation. Hate plotting my elimination. Gotta go to Google for the information. I'm a superstar, so I gotta shine. Top dollar be the bottom line. Bottom feeding niggas out of line. Turn your heart rate to a dotted line. Yeah, my zodiac probably dollar sign. Got the energy to win it, my nigga, I'm feeling great. Got a date with destiny, focusing on my fate. I don't give a fuck what you rapping, you been a fake. I'm everything that they ain't, it can't be, it won't be. Wanna see me fall, I can't go, I won't leave. Go leave. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5.
Alright, this is the view right up here. Look how beautiful that is. We got snow, green bean, and Zeus. And then we have Bumblebee, but Bumblebee's a 2006 R6. I'm selling him to my buddy. Sad to see it go. I wish it could be here with the lineup. Wow. I'm only 19 years old, and these are all my bikes, and I'm getting my storage unit. I rented this truck. You know, if you put your mind to what you want to do, you can make it a reality. And all these people complaining and not wanting to do stuff, or just take a risk. Do what you want to do. Me videoing this video, there's millions of other creators out there, and the chances of me blowing up are slim to none. But you know, it took me years to figure this out, but this is like truly what I love doing. It's just creating content and riding bikes and just living my life. And if you guys want to be along for the journey, then be sure to hit the subscribe and make sure you leave a comment. I gotta get used to saying that. Yep, my dumbass forgot straps. How am I supposed to put these bikes on there without straps? Straps acquired. So we ran into our first issue. As you can see, I have one side already hooked up pretty good. I've done this plenty of times before, but since we're going to be putting so many bikes back here, this strap from here to here, since there's no hookup right there, just to go straight across, it bends this fairing outward, and I don't want it to snap any of the clips. So I started taking it off right there, and so we're going to get to removing that now. One little tip that I do to make sure that I don't lose any of the clips and bolts. So it's kind of hard with the clips, but I just keep the clips in whatever I can basically find, a plastic baggie, box, whatever. Right now I'm using a CHASEIT Grooves box for all my clips. And then for all the bolts, when I took off all the bolts, for the ones that I couldn't, like this one down here, I could thread back into its hole. And for all these ones that I couldn't while the fairing was on, I put them in order. So I know this one goes back in there, this one goes in there, that one, you know, so on and so forth, just goes around. So I'm gonna now thread those back into their holes. So when I go and put the fairing back on, I can take those out and I know exactly where they go next time. That took way too freaking long. So, show you what's going on. So I got both the bikes in. I took off the fairing for this because normally on like my truck or whatever, it'd pull on it, and I thought that I had to go all the way through. I went all the way through, and then I had issues with either rubbing on this front fairing and didn't want to have to take everything off, take the whole bike apart. So then I was like, oh, well, there's this bar here. I tried to slip it through. You can't really slip it through. So I took this bar off. Long story short, this took way too long, but all in all, we got both the bikes all strapped in, ready to go. Now it's time to get Green Bean up here, get these tools put away, and slip her in here. Yeah, I bought the wrong straps. See that? You see that? How that cranks? I need one that cranks to tie down the bikes and be fully secured. I've used these for dirt bikes where you just zip it down tight. But on a long 8-hour road trip, bumpy roads with over $20,000 in bikes in the back, I don't want something to slip and one to fall over. So now I have to unload the ramps, make sure the bikes are secured down just to go down the road to the store. I'm in a rush because it is 1 o'clock and I have to be at my dentist appointment at 2:30. I'm running a little short on time. So gotta get going, unload this ramp, go exchange that for a different strap, the ones that have the ratchet on it, and load Green Bean. All right, package acquired. It's got the ratchets on them. Now we can finish uploading the bikes. All right, so we got everything loaded up right there. It's looking pretty good. Also got everything that I need to bring with me into the car here. I got the fairing back there nice and safely tucked away, so nothing's gonna scratch it or bend it up. It's looking good. Now I gotta run a few errands and go from there. This is definitely something that I'm gonna remember for the rest of my life. I officially have, I probably shouldn't show that, but I officially have license plates for my 1968 Barracuda that I've been rebuilding since I was 14 years old. It was my grandpa's, and he bought it new in 68, and it's been in the family ever since, so it's pretty cool.
So there's that one spot that needs a little bit more.
Okay. Is that where it got chipped?
No, it just didn't pick up.
Okay. All right, so now I just got done with my teeth. They are not doing my crowns yet because I chipped my tooth when I got in my car crash and they had to do a root canal, so now they have to do a crown on both of my teeth. And so I'm going to have to be making another trip down here to Montana at some time, or they're going to try and locate me somewhere in Boise. And now we are on the way to the DMV, back to the DMV, because I suck and I can't do anything properly the first time around. Just like the straps, just like anything else, I have to always do it 2 or 3 times to get it right. So I have to go back to the DMV, get a whole refund on the plates that I got for the Barracuda, because I want to do a custom plate where it says the name of my grandfather. So yeah, that's where I'm heading right now. Well, that was kind of a hassle. They had to cancel my old plates that I got on it because I completely forgot to make a custom plate. So it took a little while, and there's a line this time, but oh, schmexy. Got the bikes in the back. Oh. Now I am starving, and I'm gonna meet up with my buddy, and we are gonna get something to eat. Good morning. It is way too early in the morning right now. Oh. I am getting ready to drive back. It is currently 4:38 a.m. Gotta return this truck by 2, so we're kind of on a tight schedule. Hence why I'm up at 4 in the morning. It's cold, but we got a long drive ahead of us, so it's time to get on the road. Made it back to Boise, safe and sound, no issues, nothing along the way, which is a good thing. Costed a lot more than I thought, because they do every mile you pay us like 50 cents or 59 cents or something, which I went over 600 miles, so definitely was not a cheap trip. But on the bright side, we got both the bikes here. I still got to put the fairing on here in a second. Filthy though, I need to give them a wipe down and then sell in this bike tomorrow. I've had this bike for almost 2 years now and did me good. Gotta part ways and get new toys. So there's definitely gonna be something to replace this in a few days. Next video I'll have something to replace it. I am going to finish up doing this stuff, and this is my first video.